I think that's one thing I've always noticed about Nibiru is just, you listen to the space, you listen to your users, and this is something I think the space has clearly got an appetite for. Vaults become a bigger and bigger narrative around ecosystems as well. So it's great to see you guys pushing down that route. Unique, I'll throw this over to you now that we know the sort of focus of season two, really just on the structured vaults and that users can now LP into. And to start off, maybe just talk about how vaults are different from, say, just a pool that people might be a little bit more familiar with.
Yeah, so vaults, generally when people say that, they're referring to like the vault standard, which in terms of liquidity works like an LP pool, right? So it's like you deposit into it and then you're getting a share of the pool. But the difference with a normal liquidity pool is how the liquidity is actually managed isn't just necessarily going straight to a DEX, but it's being actively managed by like whoever's operating that vault. So I'll do that, right? Is for one, let's say you're doing LPing on like concentrated liquidity. For a lot of people, that's pretty complex, or knowing where to put the ranges or different things like that. They end up basically losing money because it's complicated enough that it's you know kind of prohibitive for people. So vaults make it that essentially you have some other people that have put a lot of time into knowing how to deploy it, or essentially they automate different strategies, and you can pick from different things like that of saying, okay, I want to deposit into using this liquidity, but then I don't want to need pay attention to it, and I don't want to know where to put ranges. I don't want to have to do much of anything, so it makes it a lot more hands free, and likely hopefully with the benefit that people can get a lot more out of LPing. So a lot of the protocols that are deploying vaults right now, um, you could almost think of it like they're uh, like simple ways to use the DEX without like losing as much money or having to get affected by impermanent loss.